Okay, coming at you Monday, that dating channel, May 24th, 2021. How you guys doing? Thank you for the applause. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the warm welcome. I mean, really, you guys are. Come on. Come on. I know you missed me. So, no rhythmic applause for me today, guys? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, guys. All right, that's enough of that shit. Okay. What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to talk about the first girl I had sex with after my last breakup. Cause you guys like story time with Uncle Alex. But before I get way into it, let's say hi to the people that are the faithful that come in every time, on time, get it right. 2000 MCR, Jason Friedberg, David Park, Skinny Go Stretch Marks, Matt 211 GT. Matt 211 GT is like a bro. He's like emailing me all the time. Shit that Ford's doing. It's good stuff. Chris Kalb, Monty 540, The Hennessy. Who are you? Wow, I like it. Alan Galvin, Chris Basin, Philippines, says YouTube Crow and free speech. And Frederick, I'm hung so low. Pat the One, Blazing Angel X, Alex Barra, Jimmy Jams, serving our community. Ohams and Jared Weld. Okay, so Alex has fantastic show props. I mean, look, there's a lot of shit to look at back there. There's Shelby signs. There's badass cup in history of cups. Southern Darlene should make like 50 of these, and I'd sell them. I'd give them away. This would be a great giveaway gift, but they're not cheap. To have this made, I don't think she could duplicate it, but I think she did this just for me. But I think it'd be a real cool gift if we can get her to duplicate these. I'll talk to her about it. We'll see what the deal is. All right, so Jose Rivas, Luis Ceballos in the house. What's up, brother? Clip Clop the Horse, flinging shit on all the Amish. Alan Osorio, Edgar Gonzalez, Adair Gonzalez. Okay, so the subject matter of today's show is dating someone from another country. Now, the first girl I had relations with after my breakup was from, take a wild guess. Take a wild guess what country she was from. Not Hispanic. Not Hispanic. And it opened my eyes as to what the possibilities are with other cultures. Now, I know why men travel to other cultures because, number one, their dollar goes further, but number two, they think they're going to be treated like kings. Then they get accosted, get held up, and get butt fucked in an alley somewhere in Colombia. And they go, yeah, Colombia, you're not safe. I'm like, yeah, no shit. That's why I don't go there. Someone said Russia, Pakistan, Russia, Chile. Nope. Watching from Naples tonight. Woo woo, said Phil. The kit flips the rear rack. Okay, sorry. I'm just I'm getting my drop kit scheduled to get installed because I don't have the time to do that. Japan, Dubai, North Korea, Philippines, Antarctica, Nigeria, Germany, the Philippines. No, the Philippines. No, it was from India. Now, if you guys really take a close, I know you guys think the worst when it comes to India because, you know, you guys are racist. But have you taken a good look at Indian women? Like, have you guys taken a real good look at Indian women? They're some of the most beautiful women in the world. Like, the long black hair, the beautiful cheekbones, the great smile, the eyes. Not all of them. Look, there's a lot of nasty Puerto Ricans. A lot of guys go, oh, Puerto Rican chicks are all hot. And when someone said the dot, not the feather, correct, the dot, not the feather. So it ended up being an interesting experience. Why? Well, in their culture, culturally, they are loyal. It is not okay to cheat in their culture. They're going to treat you real good. And listen to this, guys. Their first priority in life is their partner. And I went, say what? Your first priority in life is your man? Now, Puerto Rican women and Hispanic culture, you know, they treat you pretty damn good. But you get this uneasy feeling that you're replaceable. Like, legit replaceable. JD Swag says, I'm from India. My girl's in Mexico and kills me to have her. My girl's in Mexico and it kills me to have her over there. Some Indian women be fine. This woman Now I'm gonna tell you what this woman taught me. First of all, when you're by the way, I realized today, not today is the day, but I've been single over 4 years. Apparently, I glossed over all of 2020 because of COVID. So this girl was 5'1", maybe 98 pounds, maybe hair down to her ass, black, super dark skin, like very, very dark skin. And she was amazing in bed. Not like okay. She was ridiculous. And it was such a mind fuck to go on a date with this girl, have her be so shy, so unassuming. It's because publicly, in terms of their culture, they don't show affection publicly. It's not what they do. Everyone's saying hi, 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 but it's story time. So chill out. So I couldn't believe the stark difference between her public attitude and the moment we got behind closed doors. Flipped the switch. And I was just blown away by that. How much of a lady she was in the streets and in the sheets. She was to this day, probably some of the best love making because it wasn't sex. It was like passionate love making. And I was like, shoo. Now, obviously, I was just coming out of a relationship. So she knew the deal. She had a kid, was divorced, and I said, look, I can only see you like, and guess where she was? She was in Orlando. That's right, because I worked for VMP at the time. So I would go up there Monday, Tuesday, and then come back. Now, when I got single, I started swiping up there, came across her, and she was the first girl I met after the whole, breakup. And, I would stay up there a couple of times a week, and then I told her the deal. It was very straightforward. She goes, you know what? I'm okay with it. If I can see you twice a week, that's more than enough. And I was like, shit, okay. Because she had a kid and a career. So when I'd go up there, it was just amazing. So it was crazy how they show you their love as opposed to tell you. There's a lot of people that get off of words of affirmation, people that tell you how great you are. And, oh my God, you're so loving and you're so pretty. And some guys like that ego pump. She showed you that she liked you. And nothing was off limits. And I couldn't believe, because culturally I've never been with a Russian woman from Russia. I've never been with a German woman. I've never been with anything, but this was such a complete different vibe sexually because I was definitely into her, but I couldn't believe how much she was into me and the things she was doing. And I was like, oh my God, guys, some of the best sex ever. Like, unbelievable. I love how Puerto Rican women and Spanish women think they can twerk their way into a nut. And honestly, this girl, based on her reaction to me, just kind of put her up here. I couldn't believe how good she made me feel, all this stuff. And she knew it wasn't going to be a long-term thing. She knew it was going to be a couple of times a week thing, and it lasts how long it lasts and go from there. My God, unbelievable. And she had a typical accent. She was a cute little thing. She would actually get the hotel room. I'm like, you'd get the hotel room? She would get the hotel room. And then she'd take off because she got to take care of the kid. She's like, someone's babysitting, come over here, take care of this kid. And then she'd go home and take care of her kid. And I was blown away by that because I always tell people the quickest thing that gets you over a breakup is pussy. Plain and simple. Vagina gets you over a breakup so fast. Why? You get your groove back. You figure out, I can still pound toting. I can still sling it. Another girl is appreciating this bicho, and that hadn't been appreciated for a while. So your confidence goes boop. And what boasts a man's confidence better than a sexual conquest? Nothing. Like nothing. Every single time I would be around like my ex's brothers, Kathy, my first girlfriend, they'd go through a breakup and they'd be moping around and oh man, this, I love this so much. And I'm like, bro, why ain't you swiping right now? And that's how I would talk to him. while in a relationship. And my girlfriend at the time would look at me like, wow, you really know how to communicate to men. And I'm like, well, yeah, because who else is a man's advocate? Like, what happens when there's a breakup and one of your homies breaks up? Are you guys gonna sit there and have bush lights next to his fucking on a campfire and listen to him sulk? Or do you say, bro, shut up, let's get you laid? Because it changes everything. Now, some guys are just can't get over it. I can't get my dick up. I miss her so much. Shut up. What is, I can't relate to you. Nothing gets you over a woman quicker than another woman. And it just so happened that this woman was a 10 in bed and like such a lady, such a doting, almost like I was like her king. And I was like, I wonder if that's how it is culturally. Well, come to find out, that kind of is how it is culturally. In that culture, they definitely don't uh they're not flaky. They very much value, like, what is the divorce rate in India? That this is a good thing to look up. What's the divorce rate? It's a very low percentage. Oh my god. Really? The nations. Okay. What is percentage wise, guys? Give me, because the US is like 50 to 60% divorce rate. What do you think the divorce rate is in India as of now? Like, they've modernized. They're not like, like back in the Stone Ages. They're very moderate people. Women are driving the whole 9 yards. Changing world. What is the percentage you think that the divorce rate in India? Give me, a percentage rate. I thought Indians were against interracial marriages. They have arranged marriages. Not necessarily, YouTube. Not necessarily. Different parts of India are either more progressive or super conservative. Same thing here. The values that you have in Texas, deep woods, Texas, are not the same value you have in Massachusetts. 17, 10, 18%. Jason Freiberg is pretty close. Clip Clop the Horse is 20%. Monster, Chris, and Alex are on the teens. Carlos said 10%. Angel H is the closest. 25%. He said 23%. It is 25%. According to the, I don't know, the organizer, what the fuck? I don't know, some stupid shit. Let me give you the source here. It has increased to 25 since 1960, marriage and divorce. So basically, it is not a positive to have a divorce rate, because this is what they do. Everyone's going to have problems. Everyone's going to have their shit, but stay together. Whereas here, if you're wearing retro J's and she doesn't like it, y'all get divorced. If you don't want to buy your baby Jordans that he's going to outgrow in 3 months, you break up. If you like, love and hip hop and he don't, y'all break up. Petty shit, where other cultures they definitely value the nucleus, the family structure. They value a relationship. Now, this is Indian culture. Now, the closest I can think of what Indian culture is what Hispanic culture used to be. But in Puerto Rican Hispanic culture, the wife knew the man was cheating. I have met so many women that are one of like 5 different sets of kids that dad had with 5 different women. But mom and dad were still married. In Indian culture, it is not acceptable to do any of that shit. So it was an interesting thing that happened in my head. Now, I am very open to dating anyone out of any culture, as long as I am made a priority, just like they are made a priority. And the more and more I date, the less and less I am likely to end up like with an American woman. I'm not saying like white. I'm saying like people here, unless I come across that one perfect girl that I have a deep connection with and things are good. But it was interesting when I got single, met this Indian woman, and she changed my way of thinking about different cultures where the man is held up in high regard, still seen as a man, but you got to act like a man. You can't be a beta simp hoe and expect to be treated like a alpha male by someone from a different culture. I told you the experience I had with a Russian woman that she expected me to bop her over the head and punch her in the face and give her the double fish hook, and that's her way of thinking that Russian men showed affection, and it just wasn't me. Have you guys dated outside your culture, and have you had success stories, or has it just burned, just absolutely gone down in flames? With me and that girl, the lovemaking was ridiculous. The time we spent together was really good. She had to go away because her job was moving, and that ended that. But it would have been too early. I don't think I would have given her a decent shot because I was just coming off a relationship and I was just wanting to do my own thing. And I lived in West Palm. I wasn't going to live. Once the VMP job went away, I knew that if this goes away, that goes away. But luckily, her position took her away before it took me away. But have you guys dated have you married outside of your culture? How did it go? How has it gone? I think a lot of Hispanic people stick with Hispanic, whites stick with white, or whites stick with some Hispanic. It's very rare where they cross cultures and it works. But an Indian woman totally flipped my lid as to how they treat men, how they value men, how they view men, how they treat men, and how they are in the sack. Now, I only have one girl that I was with that I'm referencing, but my God, what a woman. She spoiled the shit out of me. Made me go, all Indian women are badass. Because I'm telling you, up to that point, I had never had sex like that. It was ridiculous. She drained it. It was nothing left. There's nothing left. It's over. How much lower than the rest of the world, but yes, still up there. Got it. Blazing, it needs to be like America and get to 80% by 2023. JD Swag, yeah, very low divorce rate. Like people fight once a day, but they care about culture and family, so don't divorce. Exactly. Asian culture keep things tight. Pat the one. You're not wrong, Pat the one. You're not wrong. Asian culture has a very tight family nucleus, and the U.S. is getting away from that. The U.S. now has women that are just pumping and dumping in themselves. They can just look at a kid and a guy in a catalog. I want to have that dude's kid because it's a lot cheaper to go to a bar, right? And look at a dude and go pump it in me. But the problem with dude is you can't contractually say, by the way, imagine this happened, guys. Imagine you're at a club or at a bar and some girl goes, you're hot. You have great teeth. You have great bone structure. Would you dump one in me? And you don't have any legal responsibility to the child. Yeah. You better put that shit in writing and have it notarized or whatever because, I want to make sure this stuff is legally binding. Do you know what I'm saying? Keenan Walter says, love the Latinas. I'm telling you, I don't think I would ever date a Hispanic girl again because I have an American culture and it is totally different than what they're into. Yeah, Asian girl, good relationship, but we were in our late teens, so it wasn't permanent. Understood. I'd get me a nice Asian chick. Justin Basin says, Alex, if you got 20,000 dropped in your lap, what would you do with it? What do you mean? I got that. I'd save it, man. In this unsure world, shit's going down. I'm saving. I am putting shit away. I was banging a chick from Bangladesh for a while. She told me that she'd never done the booty call thing before. She liked it a lot. May have created a monster. Divorce is illegal in the Philippines. Wow, it's illegal? So what do you do? Just cheat? What do you do? My wife is Puerto Rican, says Monster Z1K. And we have been together since 2009. And I married her in 2011. Treats me like a king. And I'm always taken care of. I was amazed at how different she was. Isn't that nice? There are some Puerto Rican women that are still in the woods, in the sticks somewhere. And they're taught the right way. And they treat you like a king as long as you lay it down. The pipe, the money, the dominance, the alpha male attitude, everything. They're there for you. And trust me, if I find myself a girl that is understands how to treat a man, not a male, a man. Understand what a man needs. Look, this Indian girl that I talked to, or that I hooked up with back then, she was like, you have your life. I have my life. I am not looking to throw myself into your life and make myself a priority in your life. But you are my priority. And I was like, wow. Those words stung me because what I had gone through previously didn't feel that way. I went, damn. She said it and proved it. It was a good time. I met a girl over the Tinder in Australia. She ended up dumping me 2 weeks ago because she couldn't wait anymore to come over here. Wasted 7 months. Damn, Joseph Rivas. There was a girl here, a yacht stewardess. Fuck, she was so hot. So hot. The moment she started talking, I knew she wasn't down for anything like I want. Like, what kind of relationship do I want? I'm in charge. I'm in charge, right? Does that mean I'm dominant over you? No. You do you. You do your thing. You have your life. But when it comes to where we're going to eat, what we're going to do, decisions that are going to get made in the household, I'm going to run that show. And they can agree or disagree. That's fine. And we can have a lively, healthy debate about that. Great. But I'm going to do me. She was definitely given the vibe of like, you're lucky to even be in my wavelength. You're lucky to even be in my circle. And I'm like, nah, we're going to pay for this shit ass sushi and I'm going to bounce. And I did. I met a girl over Tinder from Australia. How did you meet? Were you swiping in Australia? What the fuck are you doing? How many people are in India? The divorce rate could be lower, but it could equal the same number of people here in America since the population is way more than we do. No, I get that. But that's how they measure things, per capita, like per 100,000. Like Florida has more COVID cases than Massachusetts. But per 100,000, we were way less. So what that means is we were able to open up earlier. But if you were to say total cases, yeah, definitely not. But the state is huge. Alex is the hot chick. Not that I'm the hot chick, but I'm definitely comfortable running the show. And I'll run the show. And I'll be okay running the show. And if you're not okay with me running the show, that's okay. You don't have to be with me. Stacking paper's key priority. Don't spend as times are certainly uncertain. Currently uncertain. Exactly. So I'm saving. I'm in saving mode now because I gave this president a wide berth and thought he would do well. In the first 3 or 4 days, he did 30 or so executive orders that literally said, fuck you business and fuck you people that want to make money and fuck oil and fuck jobs. And I was like, bro, what are you doing? So he did everything wrong in my opinion. So I said, time to pump the brakes and let me start saving money. And started saving. And I'm just going to leave it there and see what happens, No divorce in the Philippines. You just tell Duterte they are a dealer. Oh, okay. Alex is, I don't know what that means. That's not how percentages work, brother. Matt 211 GT. Got it. I'm going to be on 90 Day Fiance. Can't wait for my foreign wife. 90 Day Fiance, guys, you guys might make fun of me because I mentioned that being a very good show to watch to understand how relationships work. Guys, it's on the money. It's so on the money. Now, the situations are extreme. There's one guy from Louisiana that works offshore. He's going to leave his pregnant, gorgeous Russian girl here. And she's like, this is bullshit. And I'm like, right, it's 100% bullshit. But what do? You know what you got involved in, honey. You knew what the deal was. So why are you mad now? There's people that meet people from Nigeria and the culture is totally different. There's a guy named Michael that hooked up with a 50-year-old chick and he has to have a baby because by his culture, he is not a man unless he has a baby, but he chose a 50-year-old woman. It's very good to see some of the conversations that go back and forth. It just, not that it's trash TV, but man, you learn so much. And then when you go dating, you're like, holy shit, this came up. I've seen this situation before. That's like how I knew I met a psycho Darcy chick, the 50-year-old girl that I just ragged out in my bedroom and never saw her again because she was like head over heels. And then I ragged her out and she was like, damn, you ragged me out. That wasn't really, loving. And I'm like, you didn't give me a loving vibe. You were riding my bitch all over the pants in your Volkswagen Jetta behind Smoky Bones restaurant. Stop it. Or something grill, Bonefish Grill. Liberal women actually like the men that are alpha at home. They just tell their friends they don't. Jimmy James, you're not wrong. I've been very compatible with liberal women. Women that identify as Democrat, women that are earthy crunchy. They say all the right things and they puff their chest out and they're like, I'm this, blah, 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 blah. And then you're like, shut up, cállate la boca, I'm un sandwich. And then, oh my God, because you got to take care of business, right? And then when they go out, they go to their office, they're like, yeah, no, my man would never get away with farting in my face. That's bullshit. Then she comes home and I fart in her face. You're right, Jimmy Jams. Buying a house right now is a no-go in my opinion. Mac 2011 GT, you are so on the money. I know 4 or 5 of my friends that are not they're buying houses, and I'm like, you are buying $70,000 to $80,000 homes. Sorry, homes that are $70,000 to $80,000 above what they're even worth, above what they're even appraising at, because it is presumed to be a seller's market. It is a clusterfuck right now. Eric V says, or Eric 5 says, 90 Day Fiance is comedy. It is good. It's a good time. Her womb is still working at 50? Fuck that. It's not. It's not. That's the problem. That's their issue they're having. Alex, who have you found to require a condom more often? International or American women? International, which country? Pat the one. Every Hispanic girl I've been with, or at least, let's say 90% of the Hispanic girls I live with, you got to get that rubber out. You know, you don't even make the move without the rubber out because they perceive it as dirty, right? Until you bang them consistently, and then all of a sudden you can slide. Every 90% of white women, they don't even ask. Ponle mi chocha, dale. And I'm like, but I'm going to get, no, just put it in. I'm like, but let me get the, now I want 2 of them. And they're like, no, just shove it in there. I'm good. And I'm like, sheesh. Now it is tempting, but you can't be trifling. I got to know you. I got to know I got to know the Carfax. What's going on with the Carfax? Because that shit might have been to Mako a couple times. Do you know what I am saying? A lot of them are sweethearts, just misplaced ideals and a little brainwashed. Exactly, Jimmy Jams. A lot of the women that identify as liberal aren't really liberal. They just think that's like the trendy thing to be because everyone else in their group is. Buddy of mine married a Honduran girl. She totally makes a fool out of him and hits on other dudes behind his back and is all about the money. She would have shit if it wasn't for him. Fast Hippo, I'm telling you, South American women are out. South American women, to me, are money hungry, coming here to try to make it. And they try to find a sucker ass hoe to help them make it. And why do I say that? Because I have dated a lot of them. A girl told me, well, that's generalizing. You mean I actually did a scientific study and 96.5% of all South American women I've gone out with, over 20 in the 4 years that I've been single, want money. They got no money. They got no ambition. They got no skill set, but they look good. Their nails are did. Their hair's done. The fake fucking eyelashes, the Gucci belt, the nice pants, the fucking nice shoes. So what are you doing for your future, honey? Trying to get a rich motherfucker. And that's why they live in Broward or Dade County, where there's money, leisure, and you can potentially land yourself maybe a basketball player. Yeah. You're generalizing. No, it's literally called science. It's a sample size, dumbass. Alex, my brother's boss is trying to fuck him hardcore, but she's married and her boss is her husband. So that's my brother's boss's boss. I'm telling him not to do it, but they just keep flirting hardcore. So if he bangs her, he'll get fired on the spot. If he tells on her, he'll get fired on the spot. She won't get fired because that'll lead to a divorce. That's woof. Yeah, he gotta get away from that. Maintenance Girl says, Mr. Jimmy Jams, you are right. Jimmy Jam knows the deal. He knows the deal. He gets it. He's a young buck, but he gets it. Eric says the house market is horrible, priced for junk and small square footage. Well, not in Florida. Now in Florida, it was $2,500 and up, but you're gonna pay $350 and up in some shithole. In Palm Beach County, you can't get into anything for under $5 that's decent. Like $500, that's decent. I'm saying an acre, big garage, 3.2 or 4.2 or 5.3. Justin Basin says 2014 GTs with 60,000 miles are selling for $30,000 in Vegas. Now, is that inflation taking place? Because I don't understand that. If that's the case, I will sell my white car. Now, Jared Wells is like, oh, sell your white car. I don't think I could sell that car. It's modified. It's got a blower. It's got, potential blow by. So I'm gonna ride out with that car. Gotta watch out with those self-entitled girls who could be hot but live out of a shoebox. They want it all. Bro, this girl lived in an efficiency, roaches everywhere, but she was banging. Like, she wasn't a 7. She was a 9 or a 10. And I'm like, boy, I've never had that. I've never had a girl like that. What must that be like? I didn't even bother to try it because it was just going to go nowhere. Not that I was going to fall in love with the poom poom, but it wasn't going to go nowhere. Feel bad for people looking for a house right now. Mine is up 150 from 10 years ago. I'm not looking. I'm renting. I'm going to look for a house to rent if possible because buying is just ridiculous. But I need more room. Just like the illegal girl working at the cell phone store. Red flags. Bro, damn, I love that you even remembered that. That's the girl I'm referencing. That's literally the girl I'm referencing. She was so attractive. I wish I had pictures of her, but I think that's like not legal to show pictures of this girl. But I don't. Do I have pictures of her? Boy, her body. Guys, the body was ridic. Like ridic. Located West Palm. Okay, cool. I got myself an appointment to install the suspension on the truck. Reasonable rate. Love it. I bought my house for $230,000 and it bumped up $12,000. I could sell that bitch for $270 if I wanted, but I'm gonna keep it. Bought it during Trump's office. I want to move to Texas or Florida and do my line of work there. Jimmy Jams. If you can do your line of work in Dade or Broward, not only are you gonna be, because he's a good looking guy, you're going to be slaying the thing. You're probably going to be making good money. Cops, sheriff's office, they make good money. They work odd shifts. You got to do that bullshit. But I'm telling you, Jimmy Jams, if you want to get your noodle wet, this is the spot. It's unreal. Great time to sell cars. All S550s in the P&W area are $30,000 plus. Stop it. It's going to make me sell the red car. Pat the One, Alex, bring the white car back to stock and sell to Carvana or Vroom. They're paying ridiculous money. You really want me to bring my car back to stock? Like, that's a lot. And then what? And then what? Just have parts laying all over the place? I like that car. Same with Southeast with Clutch. Got it. Was she the AT&T thick? No, she wasn't thick. Sentinel Gray says hello. New guy. She wasn't thick. She was 128 to the 130, 5'7", 5'8", proportionate. Almost an athletic build. And she had this long fake blonde hair that it was just suited her. She had she was very Colombian looking. Like, it's very hard to, I'm just going to type in Colombian girl. I'm going to say she looked like this. Colombian girl. Because Colombian women have a look. Sorry, they just have a distinctive look. And I'm going to try to look to see what she looked like. And I'm going to go, okay, that's her, you know. Oof, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're getting there. I think it's like, yo, dude, guys, pretty damn close to that or this. She was pretty damn close to this. And I knew if I slid in there, I'm kind of, and she was a coqueta, meaning she liked showing off her curves. So all of her photos were like that. All of her photos everywhere was very coqueta. Like, look at me, look at me, look at me. You know what I mean? So I am totally off of the Colombian dating train because I think they don't know what it is to be in a good relationship. I think to be in a relationship with a Colombian girl, they think they're the prize, and I'm the prize. I'm sorry. You're just, your sexual market value is going to go down after the age of 28. Sorry. Mine keeps going up the more money I make. That's literally how it works. So yeah, I just couldn't date a Colombian girl just based on their culture. We're talking about culture. Culturally, I could not date a Colombian girl. No way. Alex, what are your thoughts on cheating? Well, I mean, what do you mean? You got to give me an example. Obviously cheating is the last resort to get your rocks off. But if you love the girl, you got kids, you have an established relationship, stuff like that, it's not a good idea to cheat. Now, are there levels to cheating, right? Levels to cheating. Some women will definitely tell you that an emotional cheat is the same as sticking your penis in her vagina. Difference is, if I have an emotional connection with someone, I can't get emotional herpes. I can't get emotional AIDS. I can't get emotional clap. If you allow a man to stick his penis in your vagina, you're bringing that stuff home to me. And I'm not a fan of that. So there's different levels as to what women consider cheating. So you have to be a little more specific. The AT&T commercial girl is so yummy. Yeah, but she is a super liberal chick that says you don't deserve to look at my body unless you respect it. My ex is in Florida right now, probably going to see her on Bumble Swipes. Got it. I've been doing this for 5 years. Odd shifts aren't a problem. Just over having both of my hands tied. What do you mean, Jimmy Jams? What do you mean having both of your hands? Oh, do you mean how cops aren't allowed to do their job, but then they're told that they're racist? Like here, you're a cop here. You saw what DeSantis did. DeSantis is signing shit into law that's like, yo, you get out of hand, you can billy club the shit out of this dude and nothing's gonna happen to you. Damn, that's a lot of some fine ass panocha, says Ronnie. Yes. Alejandro, you need a trip to Thailand. I don't need a trip anywhere. I was watching something in Preach about traveling. And a lot of women, and thank God this guy mentioned it. He goes, when you travel to other places, you don't know how you come across to them. Maybe the women in the Philippines or Thailand look at me as a 5'11", 220 plus pound Hispanic man, and I'm like an oddity to them, right? Jesus, look at this guy. How do the men think I look? Am I a threat to them? Do I look like a target? Do I look like a sucker asshole that might have some money because I'm wearing a shirt that probably costs more than their village? I don't want to travel to a third world country and constantly have to watch my back because my Nike shirt tells them I'm rich and I'm about to get fucked up in a club somewhere or fucked up in an alley somewhere and get jacked. No, thank you. Look, not everywhere it's safe in the U.S. Again, I ain't going to Chicago. I ain't going to any borough in New York City. I ain't going to Detroit because I don't feel safe there. I feel safe here where I'm at right now. California is the worst place to be a cop. Wow, could you imagine? AT&T girl got fat, in my opinion. Show me pictures of her getting fat. Show me a link. I haven't seen it. California's the worst place to be a cop. That's why I left. SVT Jackal, New York City. New York City just passed a law. I love how we just go into crazy topics. New York City cop law or some shit. They eased the restrictions. Yeah, here we go. When did this article come out? March 26, 2021. New York police officers are now not immune from civil lawsuits after city council passes police reform legislation. So what? So if a guy looks at you wrong, you could just sue him for some harassment shit? You can't do cop shit, even if you're doing wrong shit? So now there's going to be people constantly fucking with you to get stuff to sue you? No, thank you. I'm good. I'm going to pass on that. Just traded my 17 GT California Special, 6R80, 46,000 miles, 33,190 for a new 21 GT. All right. Why would you do that? Abba and Preach are great. Abba and Preach. That's right. Abba and Preach have a video, and they're reviewing a guy who said traveling to Colombia ain't all that. He rented this black guy who made it in life, bought a $200,000 pad, and to them, that's like 2 million pesos. And they ended up jacking the dude and killing him for his money. Other guys were on Snapchat counting 700 pesos or $700, which is like 7,000 or 70,000. They were just flicking it, right? Someone watched their Snapchat, because on Snapchat, you can make your location visible. The dickhead had it visible, flicking money somewhere. They found him, they jacked him, and then the next snap he put up was of cops in the hotel room taking the police report after they jacked him. Kayaking, got bleeded feet once. What's going on? Kayaking at Matt. What's going on with Matt? Matt, I hear the kayaking is great in Thailand. Married guy at kid's house. Recent high school crush came into my life wanting the D. Would you cheat or pass? Not real account. Married. Listen to your first sentence. Married, kids, house, recent high school. Done. You're done. You have more to lose than the crush. The crush probably wants to ruin your life. And that's the real quick way of ruining your life. She's for the streets. She's for the highway. She's for the Mass Turnpike. She's for I-95. Get her out of your life, bro. Cheating seems to be the most common lead to mutilation. Excuse me. That's the best reason to not cheat. The other reason is that just shitty thing to do. Can't be justified. Can't justify cheating. If a girl cheated on me and I found out, I dump her. I don't cheat back on her. Women think way differently. Women think way differently. And I'm talking from personal experience. If a woman thinks, no proof, thinks she cheated on you, she'll cheat on you. In her head, you're even Steven. In her head, it's all good. And then she never has concrete proof that you cheated. But then later on you find out she did. And you're like, well, you're trifling. Well, I thought you did. So you cheated? Instead of like asking me, you're like, yeah, so guys. And I've been on the other end of things where I wasn't aware that I was the guy she was cheating on her man with. And then I'm like, why'd you do that? You got a husband? Yeah, I got a husband. Why'd you do that? Well, I thought he was cheating on me. I'm like, oh my God, you're stupid. Thanks for the vagina, but you're really stupid. They got rid of qualified immunity. Got it. Rid of qualified immunity. Got it. Get a girl to chase you. Understood. Absolutely. The girl has to chase you. Every single time I go and connect with a girl, and the first phone call is very telling. It's very telling. And if the girl is not giving you the vibe of like, man, I'm really into you, or at least I value men highly and I would definitely be your ride or die type situation, you could tell in the first phone call where their vibe is. The last girl I talked to on the phone was a guys, I'm done with Puerto Rican girls. Fuck all that. Colombian, bye-bye. Puerto Rican, bye-bye. Venezuelan, bye-bye. You're all fucking weird. I don't know who raised you. Basically, she's out there thinking she's smarter than she is. A lot of women, because you have an associate's or a master's, does not mean you're smarter than me. It just means you have a better memory and you took tests that you paid $50,000 for. You are not smarter than me. So the moment it gets into a battle of wits, you're gonna fucking lose. Now, I could let them win, but the problem is, if you give them the upper hand, they're gonna always take the upper hand. So sometimes you gotta lay the smack down on some people. So a couple of phone calls, I'm laying smackdowns on the Hispanic chicks. I'm like, yo, you don't know shit. I got a master's. I don't give a fuck. I got a master's of the streets of life. You have no idea what you're talking about. And, you know, they say these key words of like, oh my God. I had a girl hit me up, talked on the phone. One of the first sentences was, do Black lives matter? And I said, do white lives matter? Do Puerto Rican lives matter? Do Chinese lives matter? Do Jewish lives matter? She's like, no, that's not the question. I go, I'll answer yours if you answer mine. She was so hard-headed that she didn't even want to answer her question. I said, based on you not wanting to answer my questions, I will not answer yours. She goes, well, you're saying Black lives don't matter? I go, let me ask you, when was the last time you went to an outreach program in the hood to help Black youths? When was the last time you went to the hood, you donated to any Black cause, you did anything for Black people? She shut her fucking mouth. I go, shut up. It's trendy and you're using it as trendy bullshit. If you were about that life, you wouldn't shove it in anyone's fucking face. So man, that phone call literally lasted 5 minutes and that's how it went. Could you imagine that's what women are using to justify if they're going to date you or not? Trendy bullshit subject matter. Get the fuck out of here. Seriously? Parker says, sorry, I'm late. Jimmy Jamsey's got to go. See you later. Yes, sir. See you later, brother. Sancho Plumbing Services, not worth cheating there either. Gotcha. 3.45 G's about this. Wow. Okay. You better have a prenup. Oh, people are just talking all this shit. They're going to always want to win after that. Book smarts ain't the same. Street smarts. You can be smart in school, but not know shit about life. That's 85% of the women I've met are very smart and educated. Once they get onto the real world, they don't know how to handle shit. Think they're smarter. Meanwhile, they're $100,000 in student debt. College now is all online. Just Google and copy paste degrees as they think they're Stephen Hawking. YouTube anti-corrupt. Should I say this? A girl that I dated cheated her way into a master's. And then when people would ask, she would kind of like go, yeah, I have a master's. And I'm like, some Indian guy wrote that paper for you for $250. Don't talk to me about your master's, please. Can't wait till some coder makes a Bumble Swipes video game for this channel. Nice. Sounds like an ignorant bitch, 100%. I'm starting to finally get over my ex, but I still can't sleep well at night. Do you have any advice? Wow, I think that's the reason I wasn't able to sleep really good for the first year or two. I don't really sleep that good now, but it's because my life is so busy that I'm kind of overwhelmed with everything that's going on, which is a good thing, Work is good. Work gives you purpose. Work gives you drive and energy and goals, and I think goals are important. I'll be honest with you. You got to get out there and meet people. You got to get out there and meet people. Yabo IHawk. Because as great as you thought your girlfriend was, there's someone out there way better. Way better. Someone that will bang you better, rub your back better, talk to you better, connect with you better. And you will wonder what the hell you were so hung up about when, trying to get over your ex. I've met women in my life now that I'm just blown away by their smarts, their self-awareness, their success. And I'm like, shit, there are women out there like this? Yeah. Self-made, got it done, make the right decisions, don't succumb to emotion or evolution. So keep meeting people. Have an open heart about it. All of a sudden one day, you're going to be with a girl that makes you forget about your ex right away. Probably getting back with my ex against your advice a few shows ago. Oh my God. She wants to move in. I honestly don't care. I kind of want to see if the relationship works. Is moving in a big deal to you? Holy shit. Bro, this show is full of men and some women, respectively, that have gone through this shit and are giving you advice based on that. If you're still going against it, that's on you. We have given you our advice based on our experience. We told you not to do it. If you still do it, good luck to you. Hopefully everything works out. Just got out of a 6-year relationship. She left me on my birthday last month. What a bitch. Fuck her. Just turned 25. How do I slowly get back in the game? Getting over pretty quick. Want to move on. There is no time limit, but living the dream, you got to get out there and date. You can't just sit there and wallow. You're a young guy. You should be laying pipe nonstop and stacking paper at 25 years old. No man should even be in a serious relationship until well into his 30s because he doesn't even know his dick until then. Like, not even close. So you don't even bother with relationships. You slay. You go out. You meet people. Things are opening up. Women are now so pent up and fat from COVID that you got to nail them to lose some weight. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get out there. That the quickest way to get over a ex is other girls. Do you think most single women are getting ragged out every week? The girl that I've been talking to says she hasn't had sex in over a year, and I find that hard to believe. Maintenance girl tells me that the only person she was having sex with was me. So do I believe her? Believe it or not, yes. But she is an adult with a career. So when she's like, you're the only guy I've banged in over a year. And I'm like, I believe it. Because when I'm done with that, why would you want to fuck anyone? No, it's intense when we and her got together. Blazing Angel X says, get out, use your friends, have a good time, replace your empty time with others, meet others. You'll slowly get out of that haze, man. Don't play the sad music or music that you and her listened to. Exactly. Don't be like, me and her used to listen to Juice WRLD all the time. Shut the fuck up. I'm thinking about just staying single if I can. I might just be destined to fail at this love shit. Stop it. Also, it's your boy Hawk. I probably should have spaced out that. Your boy Hawk. Got it. Yeah, it's ya boy Hawk. Ya boy Hawk. Yeah, move in with her. It's always best to do the dumbest, easiest thing. Great troll. Holio, exactly. Justin Basin. Alex, would you suggest going back to school at a young age? I'm the man of the house, work 2 jobs, not because I need to, but because I like to make money. Hung up the idea of going back to school. Depends on what you want to go to school for. If there's a job that requires an education, yeah, I would never be against educating yourself for the future to set yourself up to make more money. Alejandro Gomez says, don't fucking do it. Theoretical View says, most single women are not getting ragged out every week. You incel fuck. If she left you on your birthday, she's a bitch straight up, 100%. At 25, just stack cash and date. Exactly. Matt 11 GT is like an older guy. He gets it. Simple Sarah girl in the house. Definitely connect with friends and pursue hobbies, meet people, and date, 100%. How do you meet someone in real life if you don't like partying? Approaching women is over. Approaching women is over. And who caused that? Women. You're so fucking standoffish. You're so afraid of every man that comes up to you. You think men are trying to just splash or just shove their masculinity in your face. You know, toxic masculinity. Now men don't even want to approach your ass. Men are going, I'm going to swipe right on every girl until one of them swipes right back on me. I'm going to rag it out, and then I'm going to get to work and stack my paper and build a house and have badass shit and have cars and hobbies, and I'm going to keep swiping right. Women made swiping right, YOLO swiping, popular because you made yourselves unapproachable because you think your pussy's on a pedestal. You think you're special. You're just a girl. So if you're not open or accepting to being approached, don't say, no guys approach me, I'm too intimidating. No, you're looking down all the time. You're not making eye contact. If you find a guy attractive, you don't let him know that you find him attractive. You don't give him a little hair twirl or something to give him a sign to come over. So we swipe right. Why? It's easier, a lot less drama, and at least I know she likes me based on my photos. You caused it, honey. You, not us. We're not afraid to go up to you. You have made yourself unapproachable to men. Honestly, Matt T says, I've always met the best women when I wasn't trying, just doing my thing, 100%. Because you kind of, when you put out an air of like, all I'm doing is stacking paper and doing my own thing, you attract this, unbeknownst to you, you're attracting a certain type of woman that likes a successful go-getter type of guy. It's over, Johnny. Toxico. Fuck no, Gallo Bravo. Gonna play the field in Vegas. Oof, Vegas, where pretty much everything looks like an Arby's roast beef sandwich. I'm ready to settle down. Fuck, that baby walks out of that shit. Jared Wells, why are you spreading my business? My boss just got me a promotion and I ain't even fucked yet. Living the Dream says, sweet man, thanks for the advice. I work in tech and make good money. Own a place and love my GT500. Already talking to a few girls. Love the Bumble Swipe segments, by the way. Thank you very much. We got a good one coming up, hopefully. I haven't swiped on anybody. I literally only do it for the show, but I'm running out of girls. Usually it's good on the weekend when a lot of girls fly in from like the Northeast or Oregon or, oh my God, I want to go to Miami and get ragged out by some Colombian guy or Cuban guy. So I'm going to make 50 horsepower when I pull my stock manifold and throttle body. Are your shirts kind of thick, nice, or thin? These are thin. These are nice and thin, guys. This isn't I can work out in this shirt and it wicks the material. It's not heavy at all. It's very light. All the shirts on the Vinyl Freaks and Company link, they're all very light. I told them no heavy shirts. We want nice, thin material. This is very nice. You know, I could work out in it. It moves nicely. So it's a nice light shirt. Sarah Girl says, and this new relationship is someone I've known for years. Otherwise, I would have waited it out for a while to know his intentions. Understood. Most girls nowadays have nothing to offer other than some pre-owned puss. I asked a girl the other day, what do you have to offer to me? What do you have to offer to me? You got 2 kids from a previous relationship. By the way, dark chocolate espresso bits? Fuck me. These are ridiculous. Basically, an espresso bean and dark chocolate, my new shit. I have to have a candy vice that isn't terrible for me. And this is like the closest thing I found. Dark chocolate, espresso bits, badass shit from Publix. Come on, zoom in, bitch. There we go, dark chocolate, espresso bits. Ooh, yeah. Good shit. Anyway, I said, what do you have to offer to me? Like, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? She was like, love. I'm like, that ain't enough. Love? That's it? I bring the money. I bring availability. I bring the masculinity. I make more of the money. I mean, what do you bring besides someone else's kids? What do you got to bring to the table besides someone else's kids and a bunch of debt? She couldn't answer. Good shit. Booster Ranch, keep the same energy when you get home. I'll whoop your ass. Wow, what's going on? I found that most of the time, the hottest chicks are nowhere near as good looking, as good in the sack as average looking girls. That Indian girl was pretty amazing. And almost every other subpar looking chick is amazing in bed. Why? Because they have to be. I ordered a bunch of merchandise just waiting for it to come in. Frederick Fiesta. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Frankosaurus Rex says, I took your advice a couple of weeks ago and I distanced myself from the woman. Now she's coming around, and despite the best chemistry I've ever had, I'm seeing that she has abuse issues. You're in a fog sometimes. You're in it. So when you're in the fog, you can't see how you even got in the fog. You got to step away from it. Step away and go, how did I get there? And why am I there? And a lot of the women that are giving you the best sex, the best head, the best everything are like making up for like the ex-boyfriend, the daddy issues, the failed relationships, the bad issues with their mom. And they're just like taking it out on you. And you come to find out, she don't like me. She's doing this to feel loved again. And this is what she thinks love is. Double fish hooks. Alex would take a job with a set of contract. Wait, Alex would take a job with a set contract with a lower pay rate or a bit higher pay for uncertain time. Higher pay for uncertain time. Always. Know your worth, king. Big money. Give me the money. Give me the fucking money. Those multi-owner cars always have a smell. I don't know where he's coming from with that. Angel H says, send a P.O. box number, bitcho. I'll send you some. I'm obsessed with chocolate covered espresso beans. Dude, Angel H, power by the hour. I'll send you the thing to just anything you guys want to send me. Power by the hour. And it's on my community page, I think, or on the community tab. It says, the address. It's 124 Lindy Lane, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33406. I'll put it here so you guys can, right here. Bam. So 124 Lindy Lane, Suite A. Make sure, so let me copy paste Suite A. So that is, if you want to send me anything, I got people that send me coffee, I have people that send me shirts, I have people that send me everything. Send it to Power by the Hour if you want me to try anything. This is ridiculously good. The espresso beans with dark chocolate, oh my God. Say less. I'm about to pick those up at Publix right now. Exactly. Boosted Ranch is my brother, the one fucking the boss. Oh, shit. Why? Damn. Chase says, how do I get into one of these fogs? Sounds like ignorant bliss. If you just want to get laid, see, the problem is I care about people's mindset. I'm not a piece of shit. I understand that you just want to get ragged out and bang chicks and this and that. But then when you really look into their eyes and you see the pain that they're covering up, you don't want to be the focal point of that pain, because then it's a complete negative. And they look back at that moment in their life like, ugh, I banged Alex. I would never give Alex a time of day. I sucked his balls. And he even let me lick his taint. He double fish hooked me. It's a bad time. I'm like, that was a good time for me. But yeah, some people are doing things to cover up some things. When a girl's really good in bed, I'm like, where the fuck did you see that? Where'd you learn that? Where the fuck you been? Trifling. This wasn't a college thing. Boys 21 years old don't know this shit. This is some nasty shit. What are you doing? Where'd you learn this shit? Like a pro. The Great Trollholio says, for once a serious question. I've known this girl for several years. Hooked up a few times. She didn't get psycho over it. Brings me lunch several times a week. Gets dinner every other time we go out. Only thing I have as an issue is that making me not want to date is the 15-year age difference. What would the bitch do? How old are you and how old is she, Great Trollholio? I don't know. Let's see. Say less and I'll send some carrot cake. What do you mean say less? Yeah, dude, send me everything. Get me fucking everything. Food, poison me, kill me, fuck it. Put a knife in that shit, whatever. I'll feed it to the guys first, and if they don't die, I'll eat it. Frederick Fiesta says, we used to get chocolate-covered coffee beans and MRE. I miss those things. These are phenomenal. And the calorie count's low-ish. 38 pieces are 140 calories. And carbs, whatever. But I probably have like 5 or 20 in one sitting. It's all good. Alex, switch to shoot soon on my drag car, but it was Steeda lightweight rear bumper support. Do you have any uses for it? I'll send you one. I don't have one. If you don't, I know you have one on the red car. Alex, switch to shoot soon on my drag car. Switch too soon on my drag car. But it was a Steeler lightweight rear bumper support. Do you have any uses for it? If so, I'll send it to you. I know you have one. I got the S550. I got the white S550. So if you want to send something, send it. I'll use it on the white S550 for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Or if not, just sell it. Whatever you want to do. If you want to send me stuff, yeah, send it to Power by the Hour. I'll put it on. 100%, man. You can tell some of these girls are trying to fill the void in their life. Exactly. I've seen a couple of girls where they're just like, one girl said the weirdest thing to me. I know my dick, because you have a nice dick. That was so weird. That was such a weird thing to say to me that I almost laughed and my erection started going away. And I'm like, why would you even say that? What do you want me to say? Oh, yeah? Well, you have a very pretty vagina and your butthole's real cute. How that little hemorrhoid sticks out on the right. Yeah, I love that. What the? You have a very nice penis, weirdo. I'm an adult. Can't be talking to me like that. What's wrong with you? Wait. Who's 37 and who's 23, Great Trollholio? If she's 37 and you're 23, fucking red flags. Red flags all over the fucking place. Today's women don't want commitment. Shit might need to grab a pack then. Got it. Parker. What's going on with Parker? Parker's asking me some questions. What? Parker, you're listening way too closely to shit. No, things are good. Oh, does that? No, well, okay, Parker has a very good question. And Parker, do you mind me saying this? Do you mind me saying this publicly? He texted me. It is a funny thing, but it's not what you think it is, but I understand what you're trying to say. I get it. Frankosaurus Rex says, I needed to say thanks. She had all the abuse, dad, husband, boyfriend, sexual, physical, bad relationship with her mom. I didn't see that I was her therapy. Yeah, man. I mean, you end up being someone's way to cope with things, and they think, well, I'm gonna make him feel good, or I'm just gonna get back at my dad, at my uncle, at my ex, by fucking this guy really good. And it's just like, wow, what a cluster. I love you, marry me. Nah, me 37. Oh, you're 37, she's 23? Dude, I was nailing a 25-year-old for a long time. Wonderful. It was wonderful. Just a wonderful time. And I'm like, damn. I wish I would have kept that going because she was amazing. She was at the peak of her sexual, market value. So Parker says to me, bro, are you good? You seem a little off. Do I seem a little off to you guys? Like something is bothering you. You're constantly listening to everyone's shit, but does anyone listen to what you got going on? I mean, the people I relay my information to are people like Jake or Frank Perdomo. I haven't seen them for a while. But honestly, life is really good right now. I'm going to the gym. I changed my diet a little bit. I got a little bit of a game plan with the diet just to get the fat down. Dating's good. Friendships are good. Money's good. I'm tired. I'm constantly tired because I'm working a lot, and it's been a stressful 2 or 3 weeks at work because we're so freaking busy. But I appreciate you reaching out, Parker, because Parker probably says, look, Alex is out here looking out for these guys and giving them advice, but who's actually listening to Alex? Believe it or not, if I have issues or anything, I'll let you guys know. I'm an open book. This show is going to be on the personal tip. I'm not going to be hiding what's going on in my life. Certain things stay personal, but like if something's legit bothering me, I'll ask you guys for sure. Dude, Great Trollholio, she's 23 and you're 37. There is no issue. There is no issue. This girl used to work with me. She's currently in a relationship with a 43-year-old guy. She's 23. Do you think it's a good idea? No problem. What's the problem? What's the problem? That 43-year-old man can attract a 23-year-old girl. Wait until you're 43 and you're going to go, damn, I wish I could attract a 23-year-old. When I was nailing that 25-year-old, it was a great time. Couldn't talk to her about nothing, but we weren't talking that much. Selling the Vortec V3 for 11 to 14, 6R80, 3K. That's pretty good. It says Chupapi. I had a girl tell me my kids tasted good once. She was a throat goat. Wow. No, thank you. Preston Rollins Copley. I'm dating a 93-year-old. Someone says you look off. You look a little tired. Dude, guys, work is ridiculous right now. Work is stressful, ridiculous. I had another 75 tickets today. Guys, 75. That means I'm either answering, making a tune, or reviewing a data log and making a tune for each email. And then the questions are just like, then I go right to the gym. Then I have an hour to eat. Then I get ready for the show. So, I'm going to be a little tired. You lost some hair. Avoid women from third world. They want the green card. You sound like a predator. NGL, not going to lie. Wait till you're my age and a 25, 26-year-old girl actually likes you. And you're going to go, no, honey, I don't want to give off that predator vibe. Bullshit. All of a sudden, that dust that used to be coming out of your balls becomes semen again. Salvador Cortez, it's always, Alex, can you tune this? Alex, how are the cars? Never, how is Alex? It's science, says Great Trollholio. He ported his throttle body. Look, if you will listen to Kevin Samuels, he tells you that men's market value in terms of sexuality always keeps going up. Like it always keeps going up. Why? Because the older you get, the more money you make. Men make their biggest amount of money between the ages of 45 and 60. Plain and simple. That's when men hit their groove, they concentrate on their money, and that's when they are the most attractive. Not physically, because, actually some people like maintenance girl loves when I leave my beard long. And she's like, I find you more attractive with a long beard. I hate it. It's itchy as hell, but I've just been lazy. Some young girls see a little white here and they're like, ooh, he looks stoic. He looks interesting. He looks classy. Whatever. They like it. So the men's sexual market value keeps going up all the way to you're almost 60 years old. Whereas women, unfortunately, 23 to 34 is like peak because their market value peak is having to do with babies. Plain and simple. In India, the divorce rate is less than 1% out of 1,000 marriages. 13 results in divorce. This shows Indians have the lowest divorce rate in the world. Marriage is considered a hallowed custom in India. Wow. Thank you, whoever sent that. Thank you very much. Dash me on Face app. Don't know what that is. What are some of the dumbest questions you get from the ticket system? So this isn't, I don't want to make it tuning related, but this is work related. So I'm trying not to make it tuning related. It's the spoon feeding. Right? So what happens is, what do I do next? Let's say I sent you a tune for E85, JLT, and we're dialed in. They go, what next? What do you mean, what next? Enjoy the car. What gear is best to roll race in? What gear it's best to roll race in? What's the best way to roll race? Are ID 1000 same as 1050Xs? So 2 or 3 of those a day, no problem. 70 of those a day? Because think about it. When I send an email, it doesn't just go away. They reply. So if my list is at 70 and they all reply once, that's 140 emails in a day. And my job is to get that list to 0 every day at 4:30. And if 30 of those are tunes, they all reply, then I got 30 more revisions, and then the other 40 are revisions, data log reviews, or questions. Whew. You want to be a tuner? You don't want to be a tuner. Yes, salt and pepper on a man is sexy. Apparently it's sexy. Notice me, senpai. I don't know who he is. What I meant before is that I have a social anxiety and I want to be left alone. I have to learn to love myself before any woman to begin with. Thanks for the advice earlier. You're not wrong. I'm slowly reverting. I'm slowly reverting into a cocoon of hating people. Maybe that's what Parker's picking up on. I'm really starting to hate people. I'm really starting to hate society. I'm really starting to hate how people interact. I'm really starting to hate how people think. But I understand that that's part of like my own thing. Now, you can't control other people, but you feel anxious about just leaving the house sometimes because you're gonna come across a fucking asshole. You know what I mean? The funny thing is at the gym, it has the most amount of people, but you're left alone the most at the gym because everyone is there to do their thing, work out their demons, do their thing, get their goals in, whatever. But society is getting dumber and dumber, in my opinion. And I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I feel like I'm in a bubble sometimes. I'm like, is everyone else just stupid? Luckily, I have shows like this that show me that people all over the US aren't stupid. And you guys are relatable and you are on the same wavelength. So it gives me hope. This is my therapy in terms of like, wow, people actually get it. What's the best cold air intake? I've tried 15 and I'm still under the revisions. You're 100% right. Can I get a tune for my boosted Eco cold air Boostello cold air intake? I'm a tuner. Trust me, you don't want to be a tuner. Exactly. I'm a tuner. You don't want to be a tuner. Not at all. I want it to be a tuner. I swear, not anymore. Tuning is not for everybody. Tuning is not fun. Tuning is not sexy. Going to a dyno and dialing a car in is not fun. It's not sexy. When you guys see a dyno pull on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, there was about 3 hours of work before that 15-second dyno pull or 10-second dyno pull or 3-second dyno pull. It's pretty awful, but it pays really well. And I'm not working physically, but man, the mental taxing, it fucks you up. You are just wiped out at the end of the day, and you really start to hate people. And then they screenshot what you say because they don't like the tone that you said it in. Because there's such thing as tone over text. What's up with 40-year-old tune? Gym is better than social media. Yes, 100%. I need that Bumble too. Come on, knowledge doesn't exist anymore. PMAS for Cobra Jet, man. Exactly. All right, let's get to some fucking around because that's enough of that shit. That's enough of this bullshit. Let's get to the bubble swipes. Coming at you, bubble swipe. Yeah. Sorry about your headphones. Whoa. What the hell? There it is. Hey-o! Vamos a meter esta rubia. Oh, she's 22. I don't want to nail her. She's too young. Wait. You guys would nail the absolutely ever living. You bang her. Look at her big stupid tattoo. Guys, you would nail the app. You would just destroy. Nah, she's 23. I don't have anything to talk. Bullshit. You ain't talking. You're fucking. You know what I'm saying? Bubble swipes coming at you, brought to you by this dick. Hey, I got a match, Juanita. What did I? Oh yeah, I YOLO swiped on this shit. I YOLO swiped on this one. Riviera. Yeah, coming at you. Not interested. See you later. Yeah, Kelly. Insta, and she's got tattoos, and she lives in Cutler Bay, but she's nearby. Let's get some of this young punani. Cindy got a nose ring. Don't know why you got a nose ring, honey. Honey, you get 3 older children, work a lot, but like my downtime when I have it. Basically, you're basically telling me you're not looking for a relationship. You literally are telling me that you don't want a relationship. YouTube says, look at that turd cutter. Hello, Eugenia, living a lie. I'm not finished. I'm chubby girl. Are you looking for a Barbie? It's not me. I mean, that's funny. She's pretty. It's funny. Está gordita. She's in Atlanta. Shit. Mariana, 36 years old. Hardworking 36-year-old woman, mother of a beautiful little princess. Bye-bye. You're talking all this. Oh, my God. Coño, esos retratos se ven como mierda. Maria, the sweetest song ever. Maria. What is it called? Maria freestyle music. Cause I need you. TKA greatest hits coming at you. Some Maria. Coming to bim 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 bim. Maria. The sweetest sound I ever heard. Maria. Coming at you, a little TKA with Maria. Coming at you, yeah. Okay. Ah, shit. Rio Egindananabriel says, hello, join. Maria. Trabajo en Haití. Tengo un hijo pequeño, pero busco conocer más gente fuera de mi círculo social. I work in IT. I have a kid, a small kid, a young kid. I'm looking to meet people outside of my social circle. She lives in Mexico. Marielle, 48. Wait, let's see. Are you from the Philippines? No, you're not from the Philippines. Whoa, she knows. She's good look. I mean, she's not bad for the world, just not for me. Why you got a chicken on your shit? Why the fuck do you got a chicken on your shit? What is that supposed? Oh man, she's got a chicken on her shit. I'm gonna ask her why she's got a chicken on her shit. Hey Brooke, how you doing? Let me see how many tattoos you got. You got one by your fucking collar. No, that's your hair. Okay. Brooke is 5'9". Damn, big. Wants kids. Want kids. Eso nene. Van a salir. Retardado. 37 years old, honey. Honey, them eggs, that egg factory. You know what? You know that egg factory. You know what we say with that egg factory? Johnny.
It's over. Nothing is over. Nothing. You just don't turn it off.
Oh, how? Bam Bam Slow said channel support for the Panadol PM. Okay. Lindsay, 27 years old. Sexual market value high. 5'5", undergrad. Doesn't smoke. Wants kids. Conservative and Christian. And she obviously went to Glamour Shots. She's in Del Rey? Dude, this girl's a fucking knockout. YouTube Corrupt. You know this is your type. You know this is your type, YouTube Corrupt. You'd give her a baby. As long as I sign that paper that says that shit ain't mine, I am opting out of this relationship. Jillian, another great looking girl. Look at you. Marketing and PR to Elliott Museum, Florida State University. FSU grad. Enjoy most sports. Love museum. Horses, dogs, and ice cream. Wants kids. 30 years old. Ooh, damn, the biscuit teta. ¿Qué pasó con la teta tan poquito? She's good looking, though. She's good looking. Yeah, Palm City. That's north of me. She's good looking. That's a guy. Come on. I mean, come on, Carlito. It wasn't even turned on.
Fucking diapers. I shit my pants every day. I can't walk. I can't hum. You know?
Rachel got them hips, though. I like how she tucked her shirt back to show off her hips, and she got the baggy pants. 21? 21 Savage. Oh, actually pretty, but she got the stupid septum shit. She got that big drink, though. Coño, tiene un culín. Tiene un culín. I'm known for laughing when nothing is funny. Got the horse. Yo, she is peak. Like, this is the best she'll ever look. So get in there, guys. Get in there. Coming at you. Kate. Okay, which one do I want her to be? Which one would I want her to be? I want Kate to be the one. The one on the right is beautiful. They're all very pretty. But if I had my choice, be the one in the middle. It'd be the one in the middle. And survey says, yeah, all right, the one in the middle. Coming at you. Yeah, I lived in Japan. I'm a certified Pilates instructor, and I'm a psychologist and an engineer. You're a fucking liar. Ooh, if I could eat only one meal for the rest of the day, beat this bitch up. Grater's ice cream count as a meal, right? I like her. She's beautiful. Lives in Boston, of course. You know what? Fucking Southwest flies. Woo! Mira ese culo. From Lima, Peru. Oh no. That means she wants money. Quiero dinero. I come over here and I'm going to find me a basketball player and he's going to show me the good life. Because fuck working for a living. This cooling works on his own. Hell yeah, you see what's doing. Oh, hi, Jessica. Very pretty. Great smile. Good arms. I check out the arms. Yes, guys, check out the arms. The arms are very telling on a woman. Friends, family, traveling. Ugh. Fitness, sunsets. Ugh. Good scotch. Ugh. Moved back to Miami after 8 years. So we got nothing compatible. Like, we ain't compatible at all, but we'll see what the deal is. Show me around. Hey, Olivia. Oh. Ooh-wee. Mira pa allá. Yeah, she's gorgeous. She got some fucking punk. She's taking a picture with some punk over here. What's wrong with you, dumbass? Kayla, fucking young as shit, right? She looks like a kid. Shit. Maybe I get it sometimes, but you know what? Just show me some ID. We're good. Show me some ID. We're good. Rosalba. Rosalba, do you want kids? Have and don't want more. You know why? Porque esos nenes van a salir retardados si sigue queriendo. Okay, so Rosalba is beautiful. She don't gotta say shit. She don't gotta say nothing. And she knows it because she's hot. Yada-da-dee. Mary, 48, average, nice lady. Just not my type. No offense. Paloma, which is pigeon. Paloma. Paloma. Images. No, se llama una paloma. There it is. A fucking paloma. Estúpida. Fucking name. Change your name. Dumb name. Fuck it. Peruvian. ¿Eres de la selva o de la sierra? Laura, 45 years old. You know how to, we'll get along if you know how to laugh at yourself. You got a decent rack on you though, but I can't see enough, so I'm going to have to pass on that. Wendy, no lip injections. Actually, she's probably just making the dumb face, but she's got a very, what do you call it? Proportionate, like, you know, the good spacing, the nose. It's like symmetrical. That's the word, symmetrical. What's your opinion on skydiving? Same as kayaking? Oh yeah, you skydive, you're the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. What the fuck you jumping out of a perfectly good airplane for? What the fuck's wrong with you? I enjoy my life and love to be around people who do the same. I love travel, yoga, music, and the ocean. I'm a curious George who loves the adventure and the authenticity. Sun, wine, kayak, or boating? That's a boat. Maps, flying, sunflowers, astrological signs, I think. Yeah, we'll see what the deal is with dumbass. Mehr. She's Indian? The India. She's Indian. She looks Indian. Hollywood. She's young, so maybe I can work that out. But, you know, tan poquito gordita. Do you know what I'm saying? Beth. Oh, great photo, Beth. Oh, I can bend backwards. I know she does yoga. Checking in late, starting at the beginning. Story time with Uncle Alex. Schmitty Schmitz. A financially independent, sassy, sexy, smart female who works out daily. Let's just scroll. Okay, I support that. That's all good. But damn, she's a pretty girl. She's probably just a little, I don't want to say old because she is not old. I don't want to offend her. Oh, she's old. Okay, we good. She's 49. I thought I said 39. Está viejita. Clara. That means you can just dump it in them and it's all good. Ooh, shit. Is this photoshopped? Your hip to waist. First of all, this is disgusting. Honey, this is gross. How many Okay, 1, 2. Let's count the number of toothbrushes there. She got a fucking aloe plant in that shit. She got the whole leaf for her skin. What the fuck? She got 2 different underarm deodorants. This is conditioner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Toothbrush. Listerine. What the fuck is that? Oh my God. This is disgusting, honey. And you got you look so, you should have, and you got baby wipes? Is this baby wipes for the toting? Damn it. She's probably hot as fuck too, right? Yep. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to clean her shit up. Cibele. Oh my God. Y este cabrón. Who is this guy? What the fuck is wrong with you ladies? ¿Por qué tiene un cabrón? Look at her. God damn it. You got kids? No, she don't got kids. She want kids. God damn it. She is beautiful. Ugh, shit. I hope that's her brother. Paul. Doesn't know what the fuck she's looking for. That's great. She's in Miami. Infinity pool. Let me see what she looks like again. I can't tell. Why'd you take a picture from like 100 yards away? Yo, Alex, can I send you some screenshots of my profile? I'm probably ugly, and that's why I'm not getting any matches. I need your approval on the bio. I mean, we'll send it my way, but I'll reference that on another show. We're almost done with this show today. Do you know what I'm saying? Kristen, love the name. I love Kristen's. Iced coffee only, old-fashioned over Cosmo, laughable, sense of direction, but laughable sense of direction, but excellent road trip co-pilot. Chuck Norris jokes are always funny. No, they're not. Celery and tuna always offensive. No, it's not. Complicated relationship with karaoke, bronze enthusiast. New York City by day, JC by night. What's that, Jersey Shore? Or no, what's JC? I don't know what JC is. I don't know. I'm annoyed. Oh. Yeah. Let me see the Goling. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Good thing I didn't. That's not bad. This got really good. That it went from like meh to like, hey, where you at though? Miami. Vamos pa ver. I'm not. Fuck that. Let's go. Let's go to Cutler Bay. ¿Qué pasó con esta? Holy shit. God damn, use me. That's it. Use me. Oh, I don't know where she's from. Cuba. Use me. Yandiel. U.S. Navy. Oh my God, I got the old heads. What the hell happened? Jeez. Guyleen? What happened? Okay, Jill's 40. Let's see the cooling. Okay, está bien. Okay, Palm Bay, that's north of me by a shitload, like an hour and a half north of me. So that's a good thing because that means she's not fucked up by the whole Miami shit. Oh my God, what happened? Let's go the whole country. So we got 4 minutes. Oh, hey, Christy. It's not Christy, it's Christy, 41 years old. You want kids? Porque eso no va a salir retardado. Van a salir retardado con cojones. Let me see. No, she's okay. You know what? She reminds me of a girl I traveled to Fort Myers to. I nailed her, and then I never saw her again. And that's what she wanted. I was like, wow, what a crazy thing. Jacqueline is very attractive. 44 years old. What a pretty face. Great hair. Oh, here we go. Early riser, growth mindset, active lifestyle, mindfulness. Aligned action is key. Softball, bowling, beach, fitness, traveling, diamonds. Quality time is my love language. Business owner, your Etsy store. Independent yet traditional. High heels. Classy. All-American girl. Swipe right. No tattoos. Spiritual, not religious. Shit. You're very good looking. You know, all that shit you said. What's going on here? Oh my God. She went through a red hair phase. She went through the blue hair phase. Oh my God. Holy shit, though. This girl's nasty in a good way. She don't want kids at 20. That means she knows she's fucked up. Hell yeah. We were just talking about not taking advantage of girls like that. And I'm like, yep, let's take advantage. I'm a single mom who's fun and excited. Who's fun and easily excited snack? Who is fun and easily excited snack? Okay, the first sentence makes no sense. Looking for short-term dating friends. Oh, she wants some bicho. Maybe long-term relationship to share my journey with. Send over those pictures you're holding of fish and let me judge them. Hey, she wants bicho. She basically said, I want to get railed on a boat. We'll see what the deal is. Yada-da-dee. Yada-da-da. Yada-da-dee. Ta-ta-da-ta-peepa. Oh, V. Artsy Soul. That's all I need to hear. Get the fuck out of my life. Wendy, 45 years old. Indian Harbor Beach, Florida. And the side profile, Poquito en Arizona. Well, we'll see what the deal is. Christina, 48. You're an attractive woman. You know, a little older, but you're attractive. Yeah, look at this. Very well put together. When I see a woman go like this, proportionate, looks age appropriate, meaning she's aging gracefully and she's very attractive, I'm down. There is nothing wrong with that woman. Celestine, looking for a lifelong monogamous playmate, whatever the fuck that means. Look at her guns, though. This is a guy, isn't it? This is a guy, right? This is a guy. She got them guns, though. I ain't gonna give it a... If there's even a doubt, I'm done. Kelly, yada-da-dee. Dawn's fun, silly, passionate, creative, 5'9", athletic, Minnesota girl at heart. Love the beach, food, foodie, love to cook, enjoy wine, a new place to travel, single mom and proud of it. Really looking forward to finding my person. Yeah, it's not here though. Yeah, coming at you. Yeah, no, I'm good. Wow. When women shove their tits on the profile, they wonder why we swipe. Wow. She didn't even wipe the blood off that zit, dude. Like, she popped it and took a selfie. She was, let me pop this zit here real quick. Oh, it's bleeding. Let me take a selfie. That's as good as it gets. You know what? Poor girl. She's probably a nice girl. I'm not going to make fun of her too much. Ashley, 21 years old. Ashley. What happened here? These are like two different people. You're like super young and skinny here, and you're looking a little COVID chubby here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, how old are you? You're like 5. How old are you? Hell no, she looks way young. Lady L. Oh, anytime someone says lady, it's usually a guy. Indonesian woman. What does that mean? A little bit sweet but spontaneous and likes jokes, cooking, traveling. More about me, you can ask me in person, Instagram, whatever. You're from Indonesia? Boy, that looks like a guy all chalked up with shit, right? This to me is like a dude. We'll see. I'll let you know. She wants kids, so unless it's the dude is gonna squeeze him out of his butthole. Yada the Joanna, one more. Oh, Allison, 47 years old, very curly, Cape Cod professional in search of a genuine, witty, handsome gentleman who's fearless. Oh my God, shut up. Jesus, I just got sick of your fucking first sentence. Blonde chick looking for a nice guy. Good tummy on her, though. Good tummy, good hair, tons of photos, and she's in Sarasota area. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. That's enough of that shit. I want to thank everyone that tuned in today, hung out with me, talk a little shit. Parker, thank you for reaching out, thinking that something's up. I'm just tired. Work has got me fucked up. It's been a crazy week. I haven't seen any of my friends in over 2 weeks because I was up north and came down here and just got right to work because 2 people were out on vacation and we had to pick up the slack. So I'm going to get the hell out of here, try to get some rest tonight, then bring you a decent show on the other channel tomorrow. Bro, I just rejected, Bladed Ice said he just rejected his crush. Probably can't shit out of a bathtub in that bathroom. That sucks, Bladed Ice. Bladed Ice about her sisters. Bro, I just got rejected by my crush, Bladed Ice. Dude, that sucks to hear, bro. We'll talk about it on the next one. Skinny Girl, would you skip on Cardisha? See you tomorrow, man. Okay, I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'll get out of here. That's enough of that bullshit. For those of you that watch the show tomorrow, you know what I say to you every single time there's a show on the next day, and it doesn't work.
Thanks a lot.
Fuck you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Fucking idiot.
Have a good night. Hopefully I'll bring you a nice show.